Los Angeles, one of the world's most famous and dreamy cities, is now a cursed wasteland. Luxurious homes, the famous Hollywood, and the heart of technology, Silicon Valley. Everything seems to have been lost in this fire. But is this fire just a natural disaster, or is there a deep conspiracy behind it? Where did this fire start? On the one hand, California's severe drought, dry forests, and Santana winds that spread fire in an instant. On the other hand, its mines and the mysterious change in the policies of American insurance companies, which many experts believe was done intentionally by the American government. But why? Some even say it is the wrath of God. Did the cries of innocent people who were smoking marijuana become the wind and create this terrible fire in Los Angeles? Yes, today we are going to analyze whether this terrible fire in Los Angeles, California, was a natural event or a secret conspiracy. We will also see how far the damage has gone. How did this fire turn the city into ruins? Why is America's fire department so advanced? Even the service could not stop this destruction. Let's uncover the real secret of this destruction. The sky of Los Angeles is covered with black smoke. Now the air is filled with the smell of burning. Thousands of houses are reduced to ashes. And this fire mysteriously shows no signs of stopping. In such a situation, the question arises, is this terrible fire just a natural disaster, or is it a premeditated act of destruction created by man? Because in the next few moments, I want to say something that will make you cringe. A huge lithium mine has recently been discovered in the deep forests of California. This precious metal, which is essential for future technology and electric car batteries, has been discovered in the lithium mine here. There is so much lithium in it that it will be enough for all the car batteries in America. But this lithium mine is surrounded by strict environmental laws, due to which the government is not able to easily extract lithium from this mine. And so some say that the real purpose of this fire is to clean up the area around the mine. The mystery of destroying the forest greenery and starting mining quickly so that environmentalists can no longer oppose it. But this does not end here, because a few months ago, the insurance companies for the houses in this area suddenly changed their policies without saying anything, and mysteriously it was also said that if a house burns down in a fire, the insurance company will not pay any compensation, but if their house is damaged in any way other than fire, they will rebuild those houses with whatever money it takes. And a few months later, when the wildfires engulfed the entire city, the question naturally arises whether this change is just a coincidence. However, in the midst of all this, the terrible power of nature cannot be denied. The soil of California has been dry and burnt due to drought for years. There is no moisture in the air. And to that dry soil, a deadly wind called Santana is added, which blows at a speed of 100 kilometers per hour and spreads the fire from one end of the city to the other in an instant. A small lightning strike or a slight friction can cause this. In dry conditions, Santana can cause wildfires, and many experts believe that the strong force of the winds can turn an accidental fire into a monster. The intense force of the wind and the environment can quickly take this fire out of control. The forest fire quickly reaches the public. The first to be affected are the wealthy areas of the city. The luxurious homes that were symbols of elegance have now turned into smoke and ash. The famous Hollywood stars who have fulfilled every dream of life in this city have lost their homes and wealth in an instant. The streets lined with palm trees where luxury cars drive every day are now covered in black flames. The famous sign that stood in the center of Hollywood is still intact, but the areas around it are completely destroyed. Billion-dollar homes, shooting studios and modern architecture have all been burned to ashes in the fire, and then the fire started moving towards Silicon Valley. This area, known as the heart of technology, is also not spared by the fire. The neighborhoods around Google, Facebook and other tech giants are shrouded in smoke as the fire rages near buildings that once stood as symbols of the modern world, sending thousands of people fleeing their cars, homes, and possessions. The distinction between rich and poor seems to be fading. The eyes of rich stars are filled with the same fear that is visible on the faces of ordinary people. The line between rich and poor has been erased by the flames. Los Angeles, once a city of dreams, is now in ruins. The fire has destroyed luxury homes, small businesses, and ordinary people. The city's sky is filled with black smoke. The air is heavy with the smell of burning. Los Angeles, which is home to some of the richest and most influential people in the world, is now covered in ash and smoke. This city, which was once home to Tesla CEO Elon Musk, Amazon founder Jeff Bezos, and Hollywood's top stars, is famous for its luxurious lifestyle. This city had multi-million-dollar homes, a magnificent display of cutting-edge architecture, and luxury cars, but now that city, the picture is completely different. According to experts, the damage from this fire could exceed $150 billion. Thousands of homes have been reduced to ashes. These include the mansions of the world's richest and most famous people. The homes of many Hollywood stars are not spared from the fire. The areas where the world's most influential people built their dream lives are now completely destroyed. The wreckage of burned-out cars lies on the side of the road. The luxurious swimming pools are now covered in ash, and the sky